the name of our topic is India, Size and Location. So in this video, we will be learning about couple of things like about the location of India on the world map, then about the size of India, the structure of India, about India and the world, the significance of the land routes, and lastly about the neighbours of our country, that is neighbours of India. So let us start. First, we will be discussing about the location of India on the world map. So as we know that India is a very vast country and it lies entirely in the northern hemisphere. The mainland extends between the latitudes 8 degree 4 minutes north and 37 degree 6 minutes north, whereas the latitudes ranges from 68 degree 7 minutes east and 97 degree 25 minutes east. The Tropic of Cancer, that is at 23 degree 30 minutes north, divides India into almost two equal halves. To the southeast and southwest of the mainland lie the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands in Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea respectively. So this was about the location of India on the world map. Now let us have a look at the size of India. The landmass of India has an area of 3.28 million square kilometers. India's total area accounts for about 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world. India is the seventh largest country of the world. India has a land boundary of about 15,200 kilometers and the total length of the coastline of the mainland, including the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Island, is 7,516.6 kilometers. So this was about the size of India. Now let us have a look at the structure of our country. So India is bounded by the Yangfold Mountains in the northwest, north and the northeast. South of about 22 degree north latitude, it begins to taper and extends towards the Indian Ocean, dividing it into two seas, that is the Arabian Sea on the west and the Bay of Bengal on its east. The latitudinal and longitudinal extent of the mainland is about 30 degrees. Now, despite this fact, the east-west extent appears to be smaller than the north-south extent. From Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, there is a time lag of 2 hours. Hence, time along the standard meridian of India, that is 82 degree 30 minutes east, passing through Mirzapur, which is in Uttar Pradesh, is taken as the standard time for the whole country. It is also called the Indian Standard Time, that is the IST. The latitudinal extent influences the duration of the day and night as one moves from south to north. So this was about the structure of our country. Now let us have a look about India and the world. The Indian landmass has a central location between the East and the West Asia. India is a southward extension of the Asian continent. The trans-Indian Ocean routes, which connect the countries of Europe in the west and the countries of East Asia, provides a strategic central location to India. We should notice that Deccan Peninsula protrudes into the Indian Ocean, thus helping India to establish close contact with West Asia, Africa and Europe from the western coast and with Southeast and East Asia from the eastern coast. No other country has a long coastline on the Indian Ocean as India has, and indeed it is India's eminent position in the Indian Ocean which justifies the name of Indian Ocean after our country. Since the opening of the Suez Canal in 1869, India's distance from Europe has been reduced by 7,000 kilometers. Now, after discussing about the connection with the world, let us have a look at the significance of the land routes. India's contacts with the world have continued through ages, but her relationships through the land routes are much older than her maritime contacts. The various passes across the mountains in the north have provided passages to the ancient travelers, while the oceans have restricted such interaction for a long time. These routes have contributed in the exchange of ideas and commodities since ancient times. The ideas of the Upanishads and Ramayana, the stories of Panchatantra, the Indian numericals, and the decimal systems thus could reach many parts of the world. The spices, muslin, and other merchandise were taken from India to different countries. On the other hand, the influence of the Greek sculpture and the architectural styles of dome and minarets from West Asia can also be seen in different parts of our country. Now, let us have a look at India and its neighboring countries. India occupies an important strategic position in South Asia. It has 28 states and 9 union territories. India shares its land boundaries with Pakistan and Afghanistan in the northwest, China, that is Tibet, Nepal and Bhutan in the north, and Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east. Our southern neighbours across the sea consist of two island countries, namely Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sri Lanka is separated from India by a narrow channel of sea that is formed by the Park Strait and the Gulf of Mannar, while Maldive Islands are situated to the south of the Lakshadweep Islands. India has had strong geographical and historical links with her neighbours. Before 1947, there were two types of states in India: the provinces and the princely states. Provinces were ruled directly by British officials who were appointed by the viceroy, whereas the princely states were ruled by the local hereditary rulers who had acknowledged sovereignty in return for local autonomy.